What is going on, YouTube? Joe here with Culination Media, bringing you yet another episode of Pokemon X and Y Battle Spot Live. Today's episode is number 47, and coming into tonight's episode, we are sitting nice and pretty at a record of 56 and 34. We went 1-1 in today's earlier episode, so hopefully we can at least continue to break even or possibly get a double victory tonight. That would be great. Before we get into the challenges, though, I just want to remind you guys that as long as this video reaches that magical number of 60 likes, I will continue to bring you these lovely daily double Wi-Fi battle uploads and all of that fun stuff. Now, we are bringing the Sun team again. We've got the Ninetales, the Charizard Y, Focus Sash, Shiftry, Life Orb, physically attacking Sawsbuck, physically attacking. They're all physically offensive, physically attacking, whatever. We also have the Rocky Helmet Arcanine with Intimidate, and then the really weird mixed Choice Scarf Electivire, which actually did a little bit of work last time. I just ended up picking up the wrong move in the first battle of that, so that just ended up not working out too well for me. Hopefully that changes this time. But yeah, I didn't really pay a whole lot of attention to what was left on this other person's team. So if you don't know what I'm talking about, go watch the video from earlier today. You'll see what I'm talking about. So we're battling Love Shaman. I don't know why there's two separate exclamation points, but there are, and this is an interesting team. I see items, so maybe this is still a competitive team? Or maybe they're going to try to sweep me with, like, a baton passing thing from Scolipede into, like, Lileep or Tortuga. Which is very possible. Very, very possible. Although this also kind of looks like it could be... No, it's not an in-game team, though. Not an in-game team. I don't know what is going on here. But I kind of like it. Kind of like it. Now let's see what I want to bring to this battle. I'm feeling the Charizard Y just because it takes on so much of his team, or so much of her team, very well. Because that's just what it does. So we're going to bring the Charizard Y, start off with that. And let's see what else. I feel like... No, you know what? Let's bring the Ninetales, and then we'll bring... Oh, this is harder than what I thought it was going to be. I'm going to bring the Sawsbuck, and I'm going to bring the Electivire. There we go. Ninetales, Sawsbuck, Electivire. It's pretty much the exact same Pokemon that we brought to the first match last time. And even though it took me that long to pick my team, apparently she wasn't ready. So that worked out okay. So let's get started here. And we will see what happens. I'm a little bit nervous as to what this person's going to do. I'm feeling the lead with the Scolipede to try to baton pass stuff. Unless this is just like all just in-game stuff. But I guess we're going to find out. There is the Ninetales. And we have the Scolipede leading off. So this, yeah, I'm feeling the baton pass. Feeling the baton pass, definitely. So what we're going to do here is we're going to go for a Flamethrower on the first turn. And then go for a Roar the second turn. And see where we get with that. Oh, they're just going to protect. Okay. So actually what I'm going to do here is... I'm going to Flamethrower again. I'm thinking. Yeah, I'm going to Flamethrower again because it's probably going to go for a Swords Dance. And then we'll Roar after that. So, no, it's just going to go for the Earthquake. Okay. Alrighty. Well, that's going to do so much damage. Wow. Life Orb Scolipede. Jeez, that did a lot. Was not expecting that. I was expecting baton pass shenanigans, but the Scolipede is just going to straight up die to that. So no baton passing. So I guess that was just a physically offensive Scolipede, which in my opinion is the better way to use Scolipede. Because it can be a great offensive Pokemon. So what we're going to do here is I'm expecting like a Shell Smash maybe? So we're going to go for a... Should I Willow or should I Roar? Decisions. Let's go for the Willow. And burn this thing, or at least attempt to. No, he's just going to Aqua Jet and kill me off. That was a good play. That was a good play indeed. But we will be able to come in... Well, man, I just keep second-guessing myself. Because I can come in with the Sawsbuck here and Horn Leech. But it might have Sturdy? I don't know. Sometimes these things have Solid Rock, and then sometimes they have Sturdy. So if it has Sturdy, it's going to survive the hit. It would make sense for it to have Sturdy, though. Just because it would just make sense. It would make sense, trust me. I better not lose to a Tortuga. That would be that would be bad. So we're going to go for the Horn Leech here. We're definitely going to outspeed this thing. Obviously, we have the Chlorophyll activated, and even if we didn't have that, it wouldn't matter. Just going to stay in here, and there is the Sturdy/Focus Sash. Sturdy it is. And Shell Smash is probably coming, I'm guessing. Oh, and Weakness Policy. Fantastic. I like it. I like it a lot. There's the... oh, not the Shell Smash. The Stone Edge. And that just straight up kills. This is amazing. This is an amazing strategy. I'm just getting schooled right now by Tortuga. This is awesome. I actually really like this. I really do. I think it's funny. So now we're in a little bit of a bind because I'm going to have to lock myself into a move here. And if her other... I don't want to do Earthquake. I don't want to do Earthquake because there is a Crobat that could potentially be her other Pokemon. Or his. I don't even remember what gender this is. But the Delphox would definitely get destroyed by the Earthquake. I don't remember any Ground-type Pokemon. Really not remembering any Ground-type Pokemon right now. So we are going to go for the Wild Charge. I feel like that is my best bet. And he's going to outspeed me with the Aqua Jet. And that does an okay amount of damage. It really doesn't do that much because it was a little bit nerfed there by the sun. But Weakness Policy, Sturdy Tortuga is actually a really good idea. And in fact, I think it would be an even better idea as a Caracosta. So in comes the Laleep. And I don't know what this is going to do. But I don't know if I can kill it in time to not die to recoil/offensive moves. I don't know what it might carry. Earthquake, maybe? I don't even know if it can learn Earthquake. Giga Drain is a possibility. Pretty sure Wild Charge is not going to kill this thing in one hit. Oh my goodness, that does nothing. That does nothing. I'm forgetting that it's a Grass type. Toxic, so we lost this match. Wow, I lost to Laleep and Tortuga. That really just happened, and I'm not even mad. I'm a little frustrated that I let myself lose here, but these sets are pretty awesome. Have to say, much respect to you. And, yeah, so unless we get it like a super ultra mega crit here in the next couple of turns, we lost. There's the recover, so they're just going to stall me to death. That is unfortunate, but that is pretty much the reality of it. So I would forfeit, but I don't do that. I never forfeit. Never forfeit. We're just going to kill ourselves with Wild Charge and Toxic damage. And there you go. It does absolutely nothing. I should have locked myself into the Ice Punch. That would have helped my case a little bit. Or even the Flamethrower. Anything but Wild Charge would have been the better move. It's just, I get really unlucky guessing. Like, with the Electivire and locking myself into a move. Like, last episode, I just happened to choose Wild Charge. And, of course, the last Pokemon was Mamoswine. This time, I think that was the only Pokemon that resisted the Wild Charge. So, just... I don't know what you're going to do. That is a 1-0 in our opponent's favor, so that brings our record to 56-35. And no, I do not want to save that battle video. Would really not like to relive that. Battle box, of course. So, we are in the same boat that we were in last time, in today's earlier episode, where we lost the first one, and we're looking to come back and split even with a victory in the second battle. So we will see what happens. We will see what happens. That combination of Ninetales, Electivire, and Sawsbuck really hasn't been doing too well. Really has not been doing too well at all. So, yeah, okay. We have a very meta-ish team here, with the exception of the Rotom, Heat, and the Fortress. We've got Goodra, Talonflame, Gengar, and Tyranitar. So, okay. Okay. I noticed that the Fortress is going to be really weak to the fire, so he's probably not going to bring that. He's probably going to bring the Talonflame, and would not doubt if he brought the Tyranitar either. That would be not a bad idea on his part. Not a bad idea at all. So, do I want to bring the Ninetales, or do I want to bring the Charizard? That is the question. That is the question. I think what I want to do is bring the Charizard, because I do have the recovery on that with the Roost. I think I want to bring the... let's see here. Really don't have much for that Talonflame. I pretty much have to bring Arcanine. I don't see any way around it, because none of my other Pokemon really can handle it. And yeah, most of the people that have Talonflame on their team will bring it. They will bring it. And I'm gonna say that Sawsbuck would be a good idea, except if he brings the Gengar and I'm left with just Sawsbuck, I will lose. I will just straight up lose. Same thing with the Talonflame, though. If I'm just left with Shiftry, and he's got the Talonflame, I will just straight up lose to that as well. Decisions here. Decisions. We're gonna bring the Shiftry. I feel like Shiftry is the better Pokemon to bring in this situation. I don't know if that's correct or not, but at least we'll have the Sucker Punch to hopefully take out the Gengar if necessary. Really am not feeling too confident going into this battle, to be honest. Really, I'm not feeling the mojo right now. That loss in the first battle really just brought my spirits down a little bit. It was really cool to see, but at the same time, just... didn't want to lose that battle. So, Rotom is starting things off, and I have absolutely nothing for it. Fantastic! Okay. I guess I can switch into Arcanine, but it's not going to take an Electric-type move very well. I pretty much have to switch, though. Pretty much have to. I mean, if he's like Choice Specs, it's definitely going to be a 2-hit KO. And I don't think Shiftry's going to outspeed this thing. This is a problem. I'm going to switch into the Arcanine because I'm not sure what else I can do in this situation. Staying in with Charizard is pointless because I have nothing to hit this Rotom. It's going to resist all of my moves. So into the Arcanine we go. It might just go for Volt Switch, and that would not be the worst case scenario. No, it's just going to go straight for the Thunderbolt. Please do not be a 2-hit KO. Oh, wow. That's got to be Specs. Has to be Specs. Okay, that is not good. This is not good. We're going to go for the Extreme Speed because I just need to get some damage here at this point. Arcanine's going to go down. Poor Frank. Extreme Speed doesn't do that much. There's the T-Bolt. This is bad news because that just might straight up kill Charizard in one hit. We're going to bring in the Shiftry here. I know he's locked into the Thunderbolts. And I'm thinking that my best bet is going to be the Swords Dance. And we will see what happens. We will see what happens. He's going to withdraw into the Talonflame, maybe? Possibly. There's the Talonflame, expecting I don't know what. Probably should have went for knockoff there. But we're going to go for the Swords Dance. We should be able to kill this thing with a knockoff in one hit. Especially because I'm feeling a Brave Bird coming. So let's hit that knockoff button. And no, U-turn. Wow, not a bad play at all. That's still going to bring us down to the Focus Sash. And Talonflame's going to come right back in and kill us, basically, with a Brave Bird because... yeah, that sucks. That sucks! I'm going to have to get Charizard out to have the Chlorophyll up in order for Sucker Punch to out-prioritize its Brave Bird. This is a bad situation. I'm feeling a double loss today. In comes the Tyranitar. Oh, this is not good. This is not good. I'm getting outplayed really badly. Really, really badly. There's the knockoff. That does absolutely nothing whatsoever. And the Sandstorm is going to kill off Shiftry. So we are in a really, really bad position. I do not see any way that we're going to win this, to be honest. Do not see any chance of us winning this. Because he could very easily just switch out here as I get the Sun up and bring the Tyranitar back in. I'm pretty much forced to go for a Solar Beam here. Because what is he going to switch into? Going for Will-O-Wisp is kind of silly because he's got two Fire-type Pokemon. But, oh man. I'm going to go for the Solar Beam because I think it might kill, depending on what this set is. He's going to stay in, it looks like. So we might be able to keep the Sun up. That's really the only thing we're going to have going for us. And that's not really much. There's the Sun. He may have been predicting me to be Charizard X at this point. Oh no, there's the Mega Ring. Wow. Okay, was not expecting that. So the Sandstream is going to reactivate here, and our Solar Beam is not going to activate this turn. Wow. I got Pro Played so bad in this match. It's going to be a 3-0. I got destroyed. Holy crap. Holy crap. It's been a long time since something that bad has happened to me. There's the Crunch. He gets the crit. Not that it matters. The Sandstorm does not take us out, and we are locked into Solar Beam, so we can't do anything. This was terrible. I am sorry. everyone who's watching this, there's the Solar Beam. Does absolutely nothing because of the +1 special defense boost that the rock types will get in the Sandstorm. There's the Crunch to finish off Charizard, so that is the match. That is the match. So what it comes down to is this was all set in motion by me having nothing to handle that Rotom. And that was just, that Thunderbolt hit incredibly hard. It did so much damage. Man. Well, Rotom is nothing to mess around with, and Talonflame is not either. So that was definitely, it was a high-tiered team with just, you know, a really good player behind it. So we just got schooled because most of our Pokemon are lower-tiered, except for the Charizard. So I guess I needed to be on the top of my game here in order to win that, and I was not. So that is a bit unfortunate. That is another loss for us. So that is a double loss for this video, and 3 out of the 4 matches that we played today were losses. So that brings our record to 30, no, not 30. I do not have 30-something wins at this point. That would be sad if I did. 56 and 36 is our record, so we are back to the 20-game differential. Hopefully we can climb out of this hole tomorrow. I'm going to stick with the Sun team and try to do a little bit more work with it because I'm a little bit disappointed, to be honest. So maybe I just need to do some off-screen battling and see if this team can really work. Part of it is that I haven't really been playing a lot of Pokemon lately, so maybe I'm just a little bit rusty. Who knows? Not that I want to make excuses, but we'll keep trying, and hopefully we can do better next time. So thank you all very much for watching, as always, and do not forget to leave a like on this video if you enjoyed it, because it does help out a lot. So we'll see you for tomorrow's episode, but until then, game on.